What is up, ladies, and welcome to the show. I'm just joking. What's up, guys and girls, and whoever is watching this? Welcome to the show. I want to talk about the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life.
When he says this, he is not joking.
Yeah, it was like the worst movie my wife's ever seen in her life, too. This movie, like, you've got to go watch this movie. It is so bad. It was called Lady World, and basically what it was about was there was this earthquake that hit, where basically everybody, like, what about like 8 or 9 girls got together at this one girl's house for her birthday. Earthquake hits, and they all get trapped into this house together. And yeah, so basically they're just trying to survive type thing until they could get freed or get out of the house. And it was so bad. Like words cannot describe how I've seen some really horrible movies in my life, like really bad, but this movie was the worst. Like the acting was just really bad. The storyline just was horrible. It just it was just so bad. Like the makeup, costume, like everything about this movie from start to finish, even the credits were like retarded in this movie. Like it was just so super bad. Like I was saying, like words can't describe how bad this movie is. And it's not like it was like so bad that it was good. It was just so bad that it was bad. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, like 1 where it was complete garbage and 10 being the greatest thing ever, this is like a -10. It was so bad. I give it a -10. I don't even know how this thing made it on to like TV, but it actually did, and it was my hair's weird, but it was so bad. Like it was just so horrible. Like I can't believe it. I thought it'd be good because on the description it basically said what I told you guys. It said that it was supposed to be a thriller, all this stuff, and it was supposed to be like by the sounds of it in the description, it was supposed to be really good. It sounded really good. I didn't watch the trailer for it, which I probably should have. So I'm like, this sounds pretty good. You know, people get trapped in this house together. It should be good. But then I put it on and we started watching it. And from the minute like it started playing, it was so bad. Like the screen was blank and it was just like credits rolling. There was no sound. There was no like intro. It was just black, and then there was just like little credits on like the corner of the screen. I was like, is the movie going? Like, what's going on? You know, and that was like for the first like what minute of the movie. It was like that. Like so from the first second of the movie, you're just like, what the hell? Like is this movie like playing? Like what's going on? There's no sound, there's no music, there's no it's just little tiny credits like in the beginning of the movie. And then the movie starts, like I guess officially, but yeah,
And the earthquake already had hit.
yeah, yeah, it didn't even show you it.
No.
No. They just like talked about how bad it was. Like at least they could have been like, "Oh my God, there's an earthquake." You know what I mean? Like they could have at least shook the camera and been like, "Oh no, there's an earthquake." You know what I mean? Like, but they didn't. They were just like, "Oh, that earthquake was so bad, we were shaking forever." You know, like yeah, it was.
It was so bad.
It was like.
And then the girls were such horrible actors.
Yeah,
or actresses.
like really bad.
And like
Yeah.
psychotic.
Yeah, like the characters that these people were playing just made no sense. There was like one woman who was like an adult, but for some reason she was like stuck as a child. Like for some reason she was like a child, but like she was like an adult, and like it was just really weird. Like the characters they played just like really made no sense and were like really weird. Yeah. And then just like I don't know, just like the talking and the script and everything kind of just didn't really make any sense either.
And then the ending too.
Yeah, the ending was just like was so bad as well. Like it was just so bad. And the way the credits were rolled too, it wasn't just like how they usually come down. It was like sideways. It was so weird. Like yeah, the ending was just. I don't want to ruin the ending for anybody just in case you want to see it, but it was so weird, so bad. And then they ended up making this whole thing where like apparently there was this guy in the house that was like trying to get them, and that went nowhere. It was like yeah, it was like I seen this guy and he was trying to get me, and then an earthquake hit, and then it was just like that went nowhere. It was like at least you could have had him like trying to pick off these women one by one, but it was like
He stayed in the basement.
yeah, he just stayed in the basement for the whole movie, and then he died.
Yeah.
That was it. Like he just like there's a man in here, and then like all of a sudden he just like stays in the basement for the whole movie, and then he just dies.
The girl opens the door. She's like, "Oh my god, I saw him."
Yeah, she just like literally opens the door and just like ah, and then closes and it's like I saw this guy there. Yeah, it's like they don't.
It's so bad.
Yeah, it was.
It's like so bad you have to watch the
Yeah.
movie.
If actually like
Yeah.
if you've seen this movie, comment in the comment section below and let me know how bad this movie actually is. Like it is that bad. It's called Lady World. Like it was just the worst movie ever.
Oh my
And then like yeah, and then like another time like the woman opens the door and then she like screams and then like she shuts it. And then it's just like
Your movie that you made on YouTube is
Yeah.
way better than this movie.
exactly the short films that I've made on here blow this thing out of the water. They were like Oscar worthy compared to this thing. Like
And they're horrible. Come
yeah,
on.
they were pretty bad. They were pretty bad. They were pretty bad. And this is like the worst. And there was like, and it's like they didn't even really try to get out of the house either. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they didn't even try really hard to get out of the house. They just like basically like tried to open a door and they were like, oh, it's stuck. We're trapped. You know, like, yeah. I could go on about how bad this movie was, but it was the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. It was so bad. You know, check it out and let me know what you guys think. It was horrible. Horrible movie. But that's the video, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll check you in the next video.